Hey everyone, Fabian, Empire Build Academy. I just released the video for the new general. I spoke about the Precious Blazon Exchange Event, which could be quite useful for us all to get our Blazons fixed, especially me with how terrible my Blazons are. And I absolutely can. And actually, I've been a little bit lucky. But as with anything with Evony, there's a but and there's a paywall. Let's have a look at it right now. There is also another thing that has been updated in this Evony, and I did mention it briefly in the last one, but I'm going to mention it in this one as well very quickly. If we go to our generals, and if you go to the battle-tested specialities, so on Queen Boudica, you can see I've got all of this done. If I went to that final one, this one over here, the battle-tested one, you can see that when I go into there via the speciality, I can actually upgrade this even further now. So this goes now all the way to 220, which comes with additional buffs. I'm not quite sure actually as to when those bottom ones actually come in. I'm assuming it's probably from level 100, but don't quote me on that. And I am going to have a look at upgrading probably. I was going to do it with Marcus Agrippa, but you know what? I don't even know if it's worth doing with Marcus Agrippa. I'm thinking Queen Boudica. Am I ever likely to change Queen Boudica? Probably not, because there's no real benefit to doing that, but I am likely to change Marcus Agrippa, Napoleon Prime, and Lou Jean, who are my three generals that I use for attacking. Siege is useless, I don't even talk about it. So yeah, maybe using the ones to upgrade Queen Boudica would make a lot more sense. You can see there you're using runestones to improve this, and that's actually going to be quite tough because we can see in the middle one there that I only have 725 and you need 100 just to upgrade. So that's going to be very, very difficult, that is. So yeah, I don't know how beneficial this is going to be at all, to be perfectly honest. So let's go back to the Blazons. That's what I'm talking about in this video. It's actually quite a decent little event for me, especially because my Blazons are genuinely horrendous. They're all over the shop. They haven't been done properly from the beginning and they need fixing. And you can see actually I was trying to do it on these ones here. Not really got the look that I was looking for. So let's have a look at this new event and how this potentially could help me out. The announcement for it is this brand new limited time event is now available, helping you obtain top tier Blazons. Details are as follows. Go to the event center, limited time to view the event. Spend a certain number of Junior Blazon Chests, that's crucial, you need a lot. And also Blazon vouchers behind a paywall to exchange directly for an Ironblood Blazon Chest on the event page. When opened, the Ironblood Blazon Chest grants a level 10 Blazon by default, and its initial 3 base attributes will all be the same core attribute that matches the characteristics of its set. During the event, you can claim 1 Junior Blazon Chest for free every day, which is definitely not going to help you out very much. If you cannot view the new feature, please try updating your game to the latest version. So let's go over to the event center and have a look at this in more detail and how this is genuinely going to help me out. And I'll tell you the reason why is because I've saved Blazons forever. So I've got 2,000 chests that I haven't opened, and you can see down here you need 150 just to get one of these chests. Based on that information, there's 19 different chests that I could potentially open, but there's always a but. The vouchers cost £10, $9.99, whatever your currency is. So in order for me to get those 19 chests opened, I would need 19 Blazon vouchers, which is a bit of a slap in the face because I really thought I was going to do something with this. But what I can do is obviously use the triple down voucher to get 3 of these for a tenner. That is what I'm considering doing, and I'm also considering spending the other triple pack coupon that comes as well. So that's going to give me potentially 6 without having to purchase any of the Junior Blazon Chests, which you get 200 for £100 or $99.99, which seems very expensive. So on that basis, you can see that I would need to purchase this pack 10 times to get the amount of Junior Blazon Chests that I currently have saved. So I'm a little bit lucky on that respect, but I'm not lucky in relation to the actual trade vouchers. And also as well, when you go into these and you look at all of the different ones, the chances of you getting the same set for all the different things is going to be very unlikely. So when I open this and you can see the different set attributes for the Justice, There will be different set attributes going further down for the sacrifice, and this is going to be the issue that I'm going to have because I'm going to be able to purchase 6. Chances of them all coming from exactly the same set is going to be very rare indeed, especially when you can see that all of these different sacrifice ones and the justice ones. I could be a little bit lucky, but the chances of me getting a full set are going to be very, very slim. In reference to what I'm going to do it on, I think I'm probably going to do this on the range troop because I do plan to get a decent range general ascended to 5 stars with the tokens that I've already got. So it will be a case of getting 6 of the Valor, 6 of the Compassion. That is not going to happen. We will see what we get from that. In an ideal world, I would want all of the Valor ones because this is the attacking one, and if I'm going to use it on my attack general, that is what I want out of the 6. Chances of that happening are very, very slim. So on this particular video, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and purchase the first ones. And the reason I'm going to do that is I'm always a big believer that if you are going to spend and you're going to spend small, then do it when it's the Soulless Wishing Pool. So as you can see, this is the Soulless Wishing Pool. I'm going to select all the things that I'm after. I'm going to select Blazon Chests because that is something that is going on with the event. Although, do I really need that? Because I'm not going to be purchasing 10 packs. I don't need Junior Blazon Chests. That would be a silly idea. Although I may still need them if I want to improve them. I'll go with the dragon coins. Really confused as to which one I was going to do then. We'll go with that on this one, that one, and what else do I want? I've got loads of the military academy, so I don't really need that at the moment. This is probably something that I need fixing. I'm not really 100% sure what's the best to go on in that one. And this one, I always choose those because they seem to be the best. I'm going to lock that in. There's probably people going to say, no, don't do that. It's all right. I've done it. It's too late. And I am going to go and purchase that first £10 pack so that I can use my triple down voucher and get 3 of those tokens. Let's go into here. Let's go into purchase. Let's click into here. Let's use my triple down coupon. And do you want to spend? I'd already purchased the gems in preparation for this. Yes, I do. And let's do this. So I'm going to get that times 3. So that is going to give me 3 of the vouchers. Thank you very, very much. What is crucial though is what I'm going to win on valuable events Soulless Wishing Pool live on the video. Let's have a look and see exactly what is going to come out. Let's go across to there. There it is. And this is my 1 tokens for spending £10. Of course, the dream is always the 7.2 billion resources. I have won it a couple of times in the past. Am I going to win it today? Probably not. Let's go. And it was the treasure box 750, which I don't mind actually. I've actually got quite a few of these now, and that is potentially going to help me go to the next level. I've got a decent amount on the civilization treasure, so that is something that is not too bad. But let's go and have a look at these Blazon chests. As I said, I am going to go after the range general. I could also go for the mounted ones, and when you go into the soul ones, you are going to get actually mounted troop attack is useless. Set attributes are either monsters or going further down they are attacking. So there's my decision made. I'm going to go after the ranged ones. I'm hoping to get the Valor on all 3. There is probably a strong potential that I'm going to get it on the Compassion. And when you look at all the different ones, you can see they all come with different basic attributes. So this one's defending range troop HP. If we go down further, got reinforcing range troop defense. And you just know because it's Evony, you're not going to get what you wish for. That is definitely the case. But let's do it now. Let's get that first one. And let's purchase all 3. That is now done. Iron Blood range, Troop Blazon Chest. Let's go into items. And where are these 3 chests? Here they are. So again, if you click on detail, you know that's what I'm going to get. Okay, let's have a look at what the first one is. And the first one is Wind Blazon. And then the second one is going to be Ocean Blazon. And then the last one is Shadow. So I've got 3 Valors. You're going to tell me they're all defense, aren't you? I can't remember. I've got such a bad memory. But I'm guessing that they are not going to be what I was wishing for. So let's go and have a look. So let's go into here and we have the Valor one, and this is in rally range troop attack times 3. This is the Valor Ocean Blazon. This is attacking range troop defense times 3. And the last one was the Wind one, and this has come with range troop HP. So a bit of a mixture of everything that again doesn't really help me out if I'm being completely honest. So I don't know whether I've just wasted a tenner really buying buying them. I really don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are in relation to this event. As I said, it's definitely behind a paywall. That is as far as I can go on this in relation to the range troop. But, you know, we'll see what happens. And that is it. That's what I've got to leave it as. So I'm not really sure what my views are on this particular event. It hasn't really gone the way I was hoping. And I will still purchase the other 3 just to see what I can get towards having the set. I had 3 Valor, didn't I? So 3 more Valor and I'll get the full set. But I will purchase the other ones as well. So that'll be my £20 budget for this month spent. Do let me know what your thoughts are on this event and also what you think of the new specialities being increased on that final one and what potentially you can do from your account in relation to both of these events this time round. That is it for this video. Do go and check out some of my other videos. They are there. They are being updated all the time. Really appreciate the support. See you soon in another video.